Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina,
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Bridgewater. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Ian Thomas.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the open. Drive. Now the extra point.
For the point after.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll throw from the gun. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On the carry for Jacksonville.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller,
now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we... The only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
1st and 10. At their own
Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Oh, my. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Joey Sly to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 31.
Now Minshew. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Minshew. To Thompson on the screen. And they take him down, losing him. yardage back at the 27.
Chris Thompson.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That's taken on the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. And right away, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And got his man. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Greer toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because now
Field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster. And now they're left with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Dobbs. That one caught by Ozigbo as running back. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
there's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Panthers 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Dobbs throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And he was trying to get it to Divine Zigbo there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Greer and the Panthers set to go first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. After the turnover, here's Greer. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 33. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Curtis Samuel. A gain of 4. It's now second.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 6.
Now Walker. Escaping the pressure right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On first down, Walker forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
For the point after.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, Walker. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Johnson the intended target, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Dobbs. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Dobbs to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They bring the pressure, and a very short kick.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
18-yard.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
An 18-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports. Boy, rough crowd, no football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. On the return, Walker. Oh, a good-looking return. Set up here.
Michael Walker on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ozigbo, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39.
They go with Thompson again. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He's taken down at the
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
first down.
Here's Ozigbo. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Divine Ozigbo.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they'll punt the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Pass complete to
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
a loss of 4 yards.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Now, after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. He goes airborne. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he will be taken down. A big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating in the red zone now. Greer dancing to his left. And he's got it. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and goal, Greer. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers are able to grow their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
Fumbled on the play.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. Greer. He'll get this one complete to Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He may try and run for this. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Will Greer ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. On the return, Walker. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dobbs. Connection made with Shenault. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on second down, Dobbs. That's complete to Devine Ozigbo out of the backfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Dobbs, and that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Walker. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Stephen Weatherly in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On third down, Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing now, Greer looking for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the... End zone says the field judge, it's ruled incomplete.
Brings up.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Greer. Finds Roberts left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Greer sets to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. That'll bring up second down.
20-yard line.
Throwing again. Dobbs. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson. And it's third down. Third down. Operating from the gun. Dobbs. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
19 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Final score, Panthers.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.